Okay, welcome back to round two of creating an infographic. In the last round, we created our blank infographic, and I told you to go ahead and go get your research done and make sure you have it. So, this is my research, and my topic is holiday shopping. So, as you can see, I have some bulleted points, some facts that I pulled from all of my research, and then I kind of have an idea of what I want to insert on my infographic. So this first part says approximately 52% of holiday shoppers prefer small business or a boutique website over a large box store like Walmart or Target. So for that, I kind of want to have an image of a small boutique versus like a Target. And so I kind of want to have that laid out. My next one is where people do their shopping online, because 65% of people shop online, do most of their shopping online. And so do they do that from work, home, or on their mobile? And so I think I'm creating like more of like a pie chart there. So I'm going to show you how to do some of these things. But you really need to have those ideas of what you want to have on your infographic before you start. So I'm going to go back to my blank page. And from here, I am going to first create a title, because from the infographics, if you web search those, you're always going to see the title and it's going to be big and bright. Now we can go back and fine tune everything and add colors later and more of like a theme. But for now, I just kind of want to get a draft form down in the basics. So first thing we're going to do is add a title. Now, in order to add a title, you want a text box. So over here on the left, this is where or how you insert things into your infographic. So first, let's go to text box and I'll show you how to do that. You just click. And here are the different sizes that you might want. A title, a subtitle. Let's see how they get smaller as you go along. I want a title. Now down below, there are text frames that you can insert with them. You can look at those later. Let me see. I'm just going to go ahead and press title. Okay. And then I'm going to press this arrow so it gives me back my whole space. If I move over where it says H1, double click to edit, I see 4 arrows. I'm going to go ahead and move those up to the top, because top and center is usually where you see your title. If you see now it is in orange, if I move it to the left, it is not. When you get to the orange, that means it is centered. So I double click. Once I center it, I double click and I can delete that. And then I insert my title. Okay, remember your title should only be 3 to 4 words maximum. So you really want it to draw people's attention and let them know what this infographic is going to tell them. So obviously this one's about holiday shopping, so that's my title. Now, if I want to edit this text, and this is the same way for any of your text if you want to edit it, you go ahead and click in the box, highlight what you want. You can change. So if we go over here, you can lock it. So that way you cannot move this box even if you try. Okay. You can change the color of the box, or of your, not your box, but your writing. So I think red kind of symbolizes holiday to me. So I'm going to pick red. Go ahead and click back in the box to do my other options. Now this is like transparency. If you want it to go lighter or darker, I want mine to show up. The next is your font. Okay, so I go ahead and I just click, and down comes the different fonts. And as I move over the different fonts, it will pop up. Now, a title, normally you want it to be readable. So if you pick something like this, you need to make sure it's large enough that it is readable. Okay, so that is how to create a text box. I'm going to grab my largest one, and then I will be back with part 2.